If you were to join us on a typical day on No Angels, it would probably start, for me, at about, I was going to say 10 to 6. I get to work, I get picked up about 6:20, in work, in the makeup chair 7. get up about 6, get out the door about 6:20, get in the car.
And then go to sleep.
Pull the chairs back, fall asleep. Unless one of us talks.
Which is Joe, normally. And then...
Everyone ignores me, but I take it personally.
Just carries on.
The trick is not to take it personally.
Yeah, then we go into makeup, and we share a makeup artist. So I'll go into... No, you'll go first, won't you?
Depends. Every day is different.
We swap occasionally, and yeah.
I get my own because it takes longer to make me look beautiful.
Yeah.
And you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. And my makeup takes... I think myself and Joe, we have the longest makeup course because I have my red hair to get put in, which is a secret, I think. I don't know if you're meant to know if it's real or not, but I have my red hair to get put in, and Andy has all these accessories and so much sort of craziness going on in her hair that it's like an hour taken on its own just for her hair.
And then we go on set, and it just depends who's needed in what scene. But normally we're kind of in most scenes.
And we panic about lines.
Yeah.
And we try and do a line run.
Right. Okay.
Stand by for rehearsal, please. Thank you. First position.
Some days are different because, you know, some days you're in every scene, some days you're not. To an outsider, it's probably very dull because it's not a glamorous job at all. You get pushed from pillar to post. It's makeup, costume, on set, rehearse, go back down for checks, come back up, show everybody what you've done so that they can set the lights, and it's very much, the process is very meticulous, but also very hard to keep that concentration going, especially if you've got to laugh first thing in the morning, or you've got to be upset and keep doing it again and again, or you've got to do, you know, get full makeup on and be glammed up to do a nightclub scene at 8 o'clock in the morning. It can be really, really hard, but that's the part that makes you love it.
Set. And action.
You're supposed to be my fiancé. That's what's going to love it when he hears my message to me is shagging someone else on the side.
It's a wonderful thing on this show to show a scene and hear the crew giggle and chuckle, because that's a fantastic sort of experience for me to see a response to what we're making there and then on the floor. 6 hours later, when we're still shooting the scene, if it's still funny, then I know we're really onto a good thing.
I don't get picked up as early as the girls in the morning, which is good, because I'm not at my best at 7 o'clock in the morning. Come in, have a cup of coffee, and myself and Francis McGee, who plays McManus, if we're about, may sit in our dressing rooms and sing a few songs. He brings his guitar in, and then maybe get round to doing some work. If it's all the girls and the doctors, you know, it's normally a good, lively atmosphere, and the great thing about the job is we get the work done, but there's always a time for a laugh.
Thanks for the hash, please. Everyone ready?
Quiet, please.
And some days can be absolutely hilarious. We get great guest artists in, and you do really funny scenes. Most of the time it's just constantly doing lines, constantly getting the rhythm right and finding where the comedy is, and where you can sit back, and it's exactly like it was in the audition process, the 4 girls working together. That hasn't changed at all, because we work really well as a team. You have 4 girls sat there going, I want to do this, I want to try that, and some days that is, you get a really good connection.
Finish at about 7, go home, learn our lines, possibly over a glass of wine. It's not for me to say. Allegedly, we sometimes have a drink, and then we go to bed in separate flats and wake up in the morning and start again.